Big news from Arrakis. A fresh update is about to open new building spots, rescue stranded ornithopters, and shut down some sneaky exploits. Right after the next Coriolis storm. Ready to see what changes and why it matters? Let's jump in. Funcom is dropping a chain of rock islands deep in the desert. More hard ground means more room for bases, harvesters, and ambush angles. The catch? These islands sit in the harsh PvE zone where worms roam free. Claiming land is easy. Holding it is the real fight. Stick around to hear how to secure your plot. Lost your ornithopter during a bad server hop? That headache is over. If the connection fails while you cross a partition and you jump out, both you and the ornithopter pop back to the closest respawn pad. No more desert hikes, but players are already wondering if they can use this trick for fast travel. We will test that soon. Lag spikes, random kicks, and endless loading wheels have haunted Spice runs. The dev team says they patched both client and server code for better stability. If it works, raids will feel sharper, and big battles will stop rubber banding. Still, every performance fix can hide a new bug. Keep an eye on worm spawns and hit detection this week. The point of interest experience farm is officially gone. Power grinders just lost their fastest route to the top. New players cheer, veterans grumble, and the race for leaderboard spots resets. Who climbs first without the shortcut? We find out soon. That gear duplication trick in social hubs is dead. Expect high tier armor and rare alloys to spike in price while the market finds a new balance. Merchants who relied on the dupe will need fresh tactics or deep pockets. Will this trigger faction trade wars? Climbing the small shipwreck on the Dune ridge no longer locks you in a rubber band loop. Explorers can scale, loot, and move on without the desert snapping them back. One wreck fixed, but how many more glitches lurk under the sand? We will see. The notes call out, Ben, if you are reading this, your base power is out. The community thinks it is aimed at a streamer who forgot to refuel generators on air. Funcom loves these inside jokes, and they often lead to hidden events. Keep an eye on your own power grid, just in case. When the storm settles on July 29th, launch fast, land first, and drop foundations right away. Bring spare batteries, repair kits, and at least 2 shield walls. High cliffs over spice blows give natural defense. Delay a minute and every prime spot will be gone. Is your crew ready to deploy? With XP and dupe faucets sealed, supplies will tighten. Alloy ingots and mid-tier blueprints may double in value. Smart traders are stocking up now and planning to sell high later. But overpricing can spark blockades at the main hub. How long until someone tries a shutdown? Developers call this a stability cycle before the next big feature drop later in the quarter. Rumors mention faction capital ships and desert convoys. Anything you build on the new islands could influence that future war. Get ready. New land, safer skies, a cleaner economy, and one unlucky Ben who left his base power out according to the patch notes. Log in on July 29th. Grab your spot before someone else does. On Arrakis, control is never permanent, spice is power, and every patch hints at the next storm. Also, I made sure this time the date was correct, thanks to my subscribers for pointing that out last video. Smash that subscribe button like it just stole your last thimble of spice, because if you don't, a sandworm's gonna pop out of the comments and ask why while you're freeloading. Sub now, and I'll personally make sure your ornithopter never runs out of gas emotionally. Plus, rumor says every new subscriber gets 17% more shade in the desert sun. Don't fact check that, just hit the button before the worms do. And with that, I'm out. Peace.